Hey, you found this. Out of everything you could be listening to right now, you chose something that said it might help. And I think that says more about you than you realize. You don't have to do anything with the next few minutes. You don't have to sit up. You don't have to focus. You don't have to try. If you're lying in bed right now with the lights off and you haven't moved in hours, that's fine. That's perfect, actually. You're exactly where you need to be. I want to talk to you about what you've just been through. Not in a clinical way, not in a let's look on the bright side way. I want to talk about it in the way nobody has yet. Honestly. Close your eyes if you can. If that doesn't feel safe, if your body has learned to stay alert because it had to, then just soften your gaze. Let it land somewhere quiet. Take a breath, not a big one, not a deep, cleansing, healing breath, just a normal one. The kind your body has been doing for you this whole time, even when you forgot to notice. There you go. You are sick. And I don't just mean your body had something wrong with it. I mean your entire life contracted into something unrecognizable. I know what that looks like. From the outside, people just saw someone resting, someone who cancelled plans, someone who was under the weather. But from the inside it looked like staring at the same ceiling for so long you memorized every crack in it. It looked like waking up and checking immediately before anything else. Am I better today? And most days the answer was no. It looked like pretending to be okay on the phone when someone called, saying I'm getting there when you weren't sure you were getting anywhere. It looked like being so tired that even being tired was tiring. Tired of lying down, tired of not lying down, tired of thinking about how tired you are. And then there were the nights, the one nobody asks about. The 3 a.m. ones when you're awake and the whole world was asleep and you felt more alone than you've ever felt in your life. Where you Googled things you probably shouldn't have. Where you lay there in the dark wondering if this was going to be your life now. Or if this was just who you were. Nobody saw that version of it. Nobody saw the fear. I see it. I see it right now. You're so scared. And you held it all by yourself, and that took more strength than anyone will ever know. And here's the part that probably hurts the most. You kept going anyway. You kept waking up. You kept swallowing pills you were tired of swallowing. You kept lying in that bed, not because you wanted to, but because there was nothing else you could do. And you told yourself it was fine. You told yourself other people have it worse. You told yourself to stop being so dramatic. But you weren't being dramatic. You were suffering. Quietly, politely, in a way that made it easy for everyone else to keep going with their lives. And nobody should have to suffer politely. What you went through mattered, even if nobody treated it that way, even if you didn't treat it that way. If you're crying, that's okay. It's not weakness, it's everything you held back finally finding a way out. Don't stop it, don't wipe your face, just let it move through you. You've been strong for long enough. You're allowed to not be strong right now. There's a grief that comes after illness, and it's strange because nobody gives you permission to feel it. You're supposed to be relieved, grateful, happy it's over, and maybe part of you is. But another part of you is mourning something you can barely put words to. Let me try to put words to it for you. You lost time. Days, maybe weeks, maybe longer that you will never get back. Days that were supposed to be yours. Plans you made, things you were looking forward to, seasons that changed without you noticing. Because you were too busy trying to survive the hour. You lost trust. Trust in your own body. The quiet, unspoken agreement that says, I'll work, I'll carry you, I'll be fine. That agreement broke, and now there's a part of you that's always listening for the next thing to go wrong, always waiting. You lost the version of yourself that existed before this, the one who didn't think about their body this much, the one who took feeling normal for granted, and you're not sure that person is coming back. And maybe the hardest loss of all, you lost the feeling of being understood. Because unless someone has been through it, truly through it, not just a bad cold, not just a rough week, they don't get it. They can't. And so you smile and say you're doing better and change the subject. You don't have to change the subject here. Okay? I'm not going anywhere. All of that grief is real. It's not dramatic. It's the natural cost of what your body and mind just went through. And you're allowed to sit in it for as long as you need to. Not forever. But right now you can feel it. It's good for you to feel it. All of it. Without apologizing. I want to try something with you. And it might feel strange. Because you've probably spent the last however many days or weeks at war with your body. Monitoring it, resenting it, wishing it would just cooperate. But right now, I want you to come home to it. Not to fix it, not to check on it, just to be in it. the way you'd come home to a house after being gone for a long time. Start with your hands. Just look at them for a moment. Don't move them. Just look at them and feel them. Put them out in front of you. Feel the weight of them wherever they're resting. The warmth or the coolness. The faint pulse in your fingertips if you listen closely enough. These hands think about what they did for you. They pulled blankets up at 3 a.m. when you were shaking. They reached for water when your throat was on fire. They held your phone so you could text someone that you were okay, even when you weren't. They gripped the edge of the mattress when standing up felt like climbing a mountain. They never stopped reaching for what you needed, even when you were too tired to ask. Now put one of those hands on your chest. Feel your chest. The rise and fall. Your lungs kept breathing for you, through the worst of it, through the nights you thought wouldn't end, through the moments you were too exhausted to be conscious of it. They just didn't stop. Your heart, just feel it for a second. And that steady, quiet thud. It has been beating for you every single second of this. It didn't take a break. It didn't give up. It didn't negotiate. It just worked. Silently, relentlessly, completely and entirely for you. And whatever surface is holding you right now, a bed, a couch, a pile of pillows on the floor, feel how it's holding your weight. You don't have to hold yourself up. Not right now. Something else has got you. Now, if it feels right, place the other hand on your body. Your chest, your stomach, your arm, wherever it feels instinctive. And I want you to say something to yourself. You don't have to say it out loud if you don't want. Just think it. Also, if you want to say it out loud, let's do that. Thank you for carrying me through that. I know it was hard. I'm here now. I'm not going anywhere. Your body did not betray you. Your body went to war for you, and it's still standing, tired, battered, but still here, still yours. I need to tell you something. I need you to actually hear it. Not just listen to it, hear it. You are allowed to rest. Not because you earned it. Not because you'll be more productive tomorrow. not as a step in some recovery plan. You're allowed to rest because you're a living thing that got hurt. And rest is what living things do when they're hurt. I know the guilt is loud. I know you've been counting the days, comparing yourself to where you think you should be, looking at other people going about their lives and wondering why you can't just do that, why it's taking so long, why your body won't just cooperate. I know there's a voice in your head. Maybe it sounds like yours. Maybe it sounds like someone else's that keeps saying, you should be better by now. You should be doing more. Other people would have bounced back already. What's wrong with you? I want you to hear me when I say this. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not behind. You're exactly where a person is supposed to be after what you went through. Healing is not a performance. You don't owe anyone a timeline. You don't owe anyone a good attitude about it. You don't have to be inspiring. You just have to be alive. And you are. If you slept 14 hours today, that was your body healing. If the most you did was move from the bed to the couch, that was enough. If you cried in the shower for no reason you could name, that wasn't weakness, that was your body letting go of something it had been holding for too long. If you cancelled plans again and felt guilty about it, hear me, the people who matter will wait. You don't owe anyone a fast recovery, you owe yourself a gentle one. I want you to notice something. You press play on this. You chose to listen, which means somewhere inside you, underneath the exhaustion, underneath the frustration, underneath all of it, there's a part of you that is still reaching towards something, still hoping, still trying. That part of you never went away, not once. It was there in the hospital. It was there in the waiting room. It was there at 4 a.m. when you were Googling your symptoms for the 10th time. It was there on the day you couldn't get out of bed and you hated yourself for it. It's been with you this entire time. Quiet, patient, waiting for a moment just like this one. And here's what I know about recovery, even though it doesn't feel like it from where you're sitting. It's already happening. It doesn't feel like it because healing is slow, painfully, maddeningly slow. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't feel like a breakthrough. It feels like nothing. And then one day, you realize you had a little more energy than yesterday. You notice you laughed at something and it didn't hurt. You stand up and for the first time in weeks, the room doesn't spin. It won't be our moment. It'll be a series of moments so small you almost miss them. The first morning you wake up and don't immediately check how you feel. The first meal that actually tastes like something. The first time you walk outside and the air hits your skin and you think, oh, I'm still part of this world. It didn't leave without me. It didn't leave without you. It's still here and so are you. And those things you missed, the plans, the days, the experiences, they're not gone forever. They're just waiting patiently, the way the world waits for someone it hasn't given up on. New ones are coming, different ones, maybe even better ones, because you'll feel them more now. The ordinary things, a cup of coffee that you can actually taste, a conversation where you're not performing, being fine, a night where you fall asleep easily without fear, without counting hours. Those nights are coming, I promise you. Before I let you go, I want to say something clearly. No metaphor, no poetry, just the plain, simple truth. You survived something. It doesn't matter if the world thinks it was big enough to count. It doesn't matter if anyone else calls it what it was. You were in pain. You were scared. And you woke up every single day inside a body that was hurting. And you kept going. Nobody gave you a medal for that. Nobody is going to. But I want you to know, from whatever corner of the universe this voice is reaching you from, what you did was extraordinary. Not because it was dramatic, but because it was quiet. Because you did it alone in a room with the lights off and nobody watching, because you suffered with grace, even when it didn't feel graceful. I see you. I see what it cost you. And I am so, so proud of you for still being here. So here's what's going to happen now. You're going to let your eyes stay closed. You're going to let your body be heavy. You're going to let whatever surface you're lying on hold all of your weight. Because it can. It's got you. And you're going to breathe. Not perfectly, not deeply, just normally. The way your body already knows how to. There's nothing you need to fix tonight. There's nothing you need to plan. There's no one you need to answer. The world will still be there in the morning, and you will be a little more healed when you meet it. And as the noise starts again, the worry, the guilt, the fear, the voice that says you should be further along, just come back here. Come back to this moment. Come back to the sound of someone telling you without conditions, without expectations, without needing anything from you. You are healing. You are held. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not alone. You are healing. You are held. You're not behind. You're not broken. You are not alone. And after all that noise, everything your body fought through, and everything your mind carried, and every silent, invisible moment where you kept yourself alive, you deserve the quiet. You deserve it. So rest now. And I'll stay.